Hey guys, so I've been watching a lot of Cinderella lately. I guess I've only watched it twice, but I feel like that's quite a bit, especially considering, how advanced our movies are now. To actually be able to, they're not bad movies, of course not, and they're not bad quality and all that, but, shit changes. It's more so that I've grown out of the songs from the older versions because they're just so not as I guess into the newer range of music now. I don't know. It's not the same feeling that you get when you're watching it as a kid. It's like shit changes, right? But I'm still totally into the movies. But it's funny because Cinderella has always been my least favorite story and movie. I guess not even the story. I love the story. I can relate to the story. But the movie, and the book and all of that, just, I guess the princess herself's not been ever my favorite. But sorry if you love Cinderella, but she's not my favorite. She is probably always has been my least favorite. But recently, it's like one of the only older Disney movies that I own, and I got really really inspired to do a video about it because honestly, I do view it as more of a vlog like topic. So I'm putting this on this channel, and this is not doesn't really, I guess it kind of fits with my main channel. If you want to check that out, I will link in the description below. But to me it seems more of a vlog channel like thing. But I got really really inspired to make a video about it because in all honesty, Cinderella is like the perfect example. And I was watching the third movie, by the way, because the first and second one I do not own. Um, and so in the third movie, it's really, really inspiring because you can't even say that she used magic to get everything she wanted when it comes to me making this video here, because in the third movie, she has magic working dark forces against her. Not the other way around. She doesn't have the magic to help her. She has herself and I guess the mice, but honestly, she could have still done it herself. It's not bad to have that support or anything, but seriously, she had no magic to help her at all. So even saying that magic got her happy ending in the third movie, which is what I'm making this video about, more so than the other two. I don't even know what happens in the second one. I don't remember. I don't know how they even managed to make 3 movies, but that's cool. And I kind of want to see the other ones again, but and this one, she doesn't have the magic. She doesn't have magic to help her. She only has dark magical forces working against her because her stepmother and stepsisters have gotten access to the magic wand that her fairy godmother had. Right? So, had, as in she got turned to stone. Spoiler alert. So, really, she didn't have magic to help her at all, and it really, really inspired me because a lot of people in life, when they're hit with struggles, and this is intense shit because she had lots of shit she could do, but they can't really make those movies very dark considering they're more so for kids, so yeah. But there were quite a few things that she could have done, but it still worked out for her. And if you are more the gentle type of personality, that's more so why she didn't fix shit faster. And that's all it is. She could have just fixed her shit faster. It's not that she wouldn't have succeeded if she would have not been gentle or kind or, any of that. But it's just she could have done a lot faster had she just punched someone in the face or something, But she did not, so it took a little bit longer. She had to go through a lot more shit, but that allowed me to make this video. It allowed me to feel inspired to make this video, and allowed me to see that, a lot of people, the way that we live life, a lot of people live life is I don't really have this problem, but so many people do, whereas they face these problems on extreme levels or not. it's just even harder when shit is extreme. Like, I know that, and this girl Cinderella knows that, Cinderella. Yes, she knows that, and I know that. And some people do face shit to the extreme. Sometimes we even have to deal with people that make shit more intense and extreme than they need to be. That's not for everyone, though, but quite lucky if it's not you. But we all struggle regardless. And the thing here is that a lot of us, we decide to, like, chillax and just totally just, like, if we got trapped in a storage closet because of a fucking evil stepmother, we would just sit there. Some people would just sit there and cry and cry and cry, and they wouldn't even try and, like, fight it. Or they'd try and maybe break down the door or something, but at the end of the day, they're just gonna sit there and rot. And that's what a lot of people do, and that's why so many people are not happy. Like, you have to really work and fight for it and don't stop working. And this kind of reminds me of a video that I don't know if I did it on this channel, actually. I'd really have to think about it because I don't know, it's just totally mixed up in my head right now. But I also made a video that anything you put energy into will manifest. I think it's on my main channel. But it's like that. As long as you put energy into whatever you're doing, it will manifest. And she didn't stop putting in energy. I mean, like, it's okay to, like, stop and cry and, like, even have even a week of, like, being down. But the thing is, Cinderella didn't stop. And that's the thing with me, too, is I don't stop. No matter how many times I am knocked down by, like, people or whatever it is in life. Usually people can't even lie here, gonna be honest, but, because, you know, if you look at Cinderella's story and then you look at mine, you can really see the similarities. If I would open up fully about my problems on YouTube, but I'm getting there, but not quite there yet. But we have very similar stories, and the thing about us is that we don't give up. We're not the giving up type, and so many people, they just are, and they just, you know, they get a door slammed in their face and they settle for that. They don't keep trying for what they want in life. Or, you know, shit doesn't work out for them right away, so they just stop completely. And that's how you get screwed over in life. You screw yourself over by not being patient, by not continuing to work towards your dreams, because you just stop. You choose it's better for you. You choose it's not realistic, so you're going to stop. And that's why lots of us aren't happy. My eye is so itchy. I'm sorry. So that's why I wanted to make this video. Because Cinderella, the third one especially, probably only the third one. I don't know again what happens with the second one. But in the third one, she has to start from her house. Of course, her house thing. Yeah, that. To sneaking into the castle, to even get to the castle, first of all, then to sneak into the castle, then use, well, not even use magic. She doesn't have magic in this one. She has to work against dark magical forces. So that's even a lot stronger than just being put through bullshit, because there's literally fucking magic, dark magical forces being used against her, and she doesn't stop. And so you know what? She wins. And that's what people need to do, is no matter what is happening to you, it could seem the most impossible, but as long as you keep going and working towards what your desires are and your dreams are in life, you're gonna fucking get there. And whether you believe it or not, it's going to manifest. It's going to happen. And that's what I loved about Cinderella. That's what I do love about this story, and that's why I really wanted to make this video, because while watching the third one, I did not think this idea was going to hit me at all. And this wasn't supposed to be this long of a video, by the way, so I'm really appreciative if you did stick around this far. But truthfully, if I didn't watch the movie again, I would not have been inspired to make this video. But the thing is here is that really inspired me was that no matter what magical dark forces were being used against her, she kept going and going and going and going. Even when she was literally being taken away from the castle by force to a very, very far away land, don't even know where, but like far, far away from success. Basically, to her dreams, to manifestation. And even then, she didn't stop. She kept going, and she still made it out alive, and you can too. Anybody can. And I got someone said, I posted this too because I was just too inspired to stay silent and I couldn't make a video then, but so I made a post about it too. Also because I want to help people all around the world and in a million different ways. So it's like, I just want to inspire people. I want to help people. It's what I do. And so I share my inspiration with everyone. And so I made a post and someone told me, it's just a fairy tale, right? But the thing is, she didn't even have magic. And even fairy tales are stories. Like, just because it's a fairy tale, like, doesn't mean it's fake, I guess. And magic surrounds us, whether we like it or not, and just, we shut it out or we don't, really. And even without magic, so fairy tales can happen, but the problem is that people start thinking more realistically, which is in a toxic form of living, so they stop following their dreams and the shit that makes them happy. They quit, whether it's because of other people or not, or just their natural daily stresses, they stop and they just don't continue to work towards it. And so, yeah, that's why that shit doesn't work out, is because people just give up. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. The key to manifestation is committing to your goals. And the key to achieving your goals is to not stop working towards them. Because if you just quit on them, of course they're not going to work out. Right? And even if it takes 8, 10 years even, it's going to happen. But you just have to keep working towards it, giving your energy in those things. But anyways, I'm going to end the video here because it's already really long and I want to try and get a video for my main channel done as well. It's kind of probably going to be a bit similar to like this. This is kind of why I kind of don't making a second channel, because it's like some of my videos, I think a lot of my videos are quite similar, but I know that I'm always going to be glad that I made the second channel, because it gets too cluttered otherwise. And even if a lot of my videos, like vlogs and stuff, still have a lot of inspiration and wisdom in them, like it's a lifestyle for me now. I can't stop even if I wanted to. So it's a thing. It's just a thing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And I also will link my main channel in the description below this video if you guys want to go check that out. It's all about guidance and wisdom, a lot of, I guess, self-help related stuff if you want to consider it that, motivational stuff, tips on how to manifest and stuff like that. Like, if you can get past my rambling, you are good. I'm trying to ramble less, and not more so for other people, but more so because it bothers me too. And I'm a person that really, really struggles with learning. So like, if people tend to ramble while they're teaching me, like, I'm probably not going to remember, because then my brain tries to process the rambling, but it also tries to process the lesson, in which then it starts favoring the rambling more, because it's like, I don't know, my brain is fascinated by a million different things. So it's going to be going to the more creative side of the spectrum, and it's going to like wrap its head around that, and then it's going to totally forget the lesson completely. And that's exactly what happens. So it is kind of for other people and kind of for me too, because it's like, it just bothers me, and I really, really want to help people, and rambling just, some people do struggle with learning, whether we like to admit it or not. And some people are so judgmental with that sort of thing, like, that I think it's just easier when other people can help you out. I know I've talked to so many people about my learning struggles, and they don't acknowledge it. People just don't acknowledge it. So it's really challenging, and yeah, irritating.